Hello, everybody. My name is Jeffrey Smith, also known as Amazing Jeffo, a magician who happens to be blind. Long time no see. I enjoy using magic, music, and humor to encourage people to live by faith, not by sight, and make any doubts that Jesus knows and loves you disappear. That I have beaten the odds of surviving so many times goes beyond just having really, really good luck. It's evidence of the careful attention God gives to his children. At age 5, I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis. Colitis is a disease. At age 6, rheumatoid arthritis set in, which led to a dozen. Well, by age 15, I was totally blind. If I could see colors, shapes, patterns, and movements. And movement in the Bible, the Apostle Paul tells us that we need to use our spiritual eyes to see the picture that God has in mind for us. If we only use our physical eyes, we will only see part of the picture that God has in mind for us. And the arthritis, I learned later that the harmonica helps realign breathing. Now, one of my early songs I called the Tongue Tied Blues. Would you like to hear something? Yeah. At age 12, when I still had sight, I watched that old movie with Tony Curtis, who played Houdini, wanting to do everything just like Houdini. But my folks refused to hang me upside down in a straitjacket, dangling off a bridge. No, a time or two, I'm sure, it crossed their mind. And like Pinocchio was guided by Jiminy Cricket, God guided me with 3 principles. The first principle was to surround. He said, Jeff, if you were to die tonight, do you feel confidence you would be going to heaven? If you have any doubt, you can ask Jesus anytime to come into your life. He will clean you from the sin that separates you from God and change your heart. And I believe there's one central principle that God placed in me to overcome obstacles. First, to focus on just the next step. It's not the size.
What do you like about Uncle Jeff? I like his magic. He plays Nerf guns.
That's it.
He can't drive cars.
No.
He's blind and he got monster flick and stiff fingers.
Okay, that was nice. Okay.
And in the third year, I did 360 shows, 42 in 1 month and 17 in 1 week, which was about the time I went on high blood pressure medicine. And what were the events that magically led me to meet my greatest encourager, my wife, Devin, who many call Mrs. Amazing, because I wish they'd close the windows. They must be going through red lights all donkey.
Here are Amazing Jeffo's top 3 benefits of being blind.
I like a volunteer, a younger of the two volunteer, to come up here to show how God makes us all unique, not less than. The Bible clearly tells us that we clearly cannot earn our way to heaven just on the basis of good thoughts and behavior. Through magic, I had tasted the emotional nourishment of being recognized, for which I had always hungered. When life sometimes bursts our bubble, we try to rely on verses like Jeremiah 29. For I know the plans I have for you.
Jeffo, the magician, with laughter as his guide. He's the laughing magician, a symphony of glee.